other things. Vegetation health, like you were saying.
I'm come
It's
up
kind
a
of crazy
little bit more
how
there
that
on the
works.
delta.
I think I better. Getting close.
Yep. Oh. Too close for me.
Gotta freak Mike out and test the max winch speed. It's gonna be like, what's he doing?
You start looking at the winch.
What's going on up there?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
For the record, it does do 40 meters a minute.
Is that what you just did?
Just cranks it.
I knew you saw me in the camera.
Really likely to put a bad rap in it too.
Starting to get more dense up here, Steve.
I could just see
Yeah, it's getting there.
Mike turning around to the
There we
camera
go.
and just
Can we
looking
zoom on
into
that?
it.
Coming into view now.
On that little coral
Mike
cluster?
knows me.
Yeah, the cluster next to the sponges.
Yeah, for sure.
Early 2016.
Oh,
was,
my
we
goodness.
were working it out yesterday.
I think that's one of the culprits.
Let me just get off this
Dun,
rock.
dun,
here
dun.
a little
Dun,
bit.
Dun, dun.
We must
Stay on
investigate.
rock.
Quick.
I'm gonna drop
The
down
call
though,
is
so
getting
we can
away.
see better. All right, video, go ahead and push in there.
Yeah,
Where were you?
There you go.
That's
There's the
good.
other species,
Oh, there's some
Hydropora.
corals behind it.
We collected a bit of this last night, and this was the primary producer of the rubble at the other site, Jarvis Seamount 1.
Go ahead and push in more there, video.
Captures
You have any more zoom there?
Nope, that's it. Full
Good.
zoom.
Roger.
at least a couple. All right,
Captured.
captured.
All right, come wide, please, video. Boop.
And a squat lobster.
Let's get a bit ahead here.
Ugh. So let me get off this rock.
So squat lobster size correlate with age of the coral that it's squatting on?
You know, I never really thought about it that way. I think just you don't find bigger squat lobsters on smaller corals because the weight may not be supported in some cases. Or in some cases you just find lots of small squat lobsters or lots
Yeah.
of,
Roger.
on a particular colony.
Yeah, I guess I was asking because that squat lobster looked disproportionately large compared to what was left of the coral.
Yeah. Yeah, that coral will probably continue to grow like that. Oh, I think that that Chaseon crab there is a female with eggs. See how
Oh, yeah.
the flap on the underside is
Yeah.
open?
Okay, you want to do a quick zoom?
Yes, please.
Quick zoom in, please. It's good.
I can tell by the look on her face she's pregnant. Oh, this hurts.
Oops.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
Wow. Look at that.
All right, guys, I'll have to come wide pretty soon. Bye-bye, sweet crab. Come wide.
Good luck on your pregnancy.
I thought they, maybe it's just not this one. I thought they molted before they had eggs. Or
She's a rebel.
Maybe maybe that's just other crustaceans.
We're close enough to the top to stop the boat and step.
I think we're another
What's that?
Yeah, we're
200 meters away.
Keep it going a little bit more.
Oh, that's a fish.
They're getting run over there.
What's the name
Yeah,
of
you
that
gotta
fish
go
called
You gotta
again?
get up ahead.
Oreo.
Yeah,
That's an
I'll go
Oreo
forward,
dory.
guys.
An
Yeah.
Oreo dory? That's a cool name. Oreo dory.
Or by its Latin genus name Neositis.
Neositis. I mean, they're both cool names. Neositis.
So it's an Oreo Dory.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're actually related to real dories.
But it makes you think of the name. It's an Oreo version.
There's still a lot of rubble here on this flat bit.
I don't want this fish.
So there's a bigger boulder coming up on the other side.
Yeah, so the Oreos and the real dories are totally different families. And the Oreo from Finding the dory from Finding Nemo is not actually related to either of those families.
Just happens to be called Dory.
Dory's also a boat, isn't it? A West Coast boat?
I'm not familiar. Quite a bit flatter, but still a lot of rubble.
Yeah.
You're crazy. 0.7.
I'm trying to just like wag back and forth as much as I can. So Steve at least has some stuff to process. Unless you
No,
don't
this-
want me to wag, Steve.
No,
then-
this is good. This is good.
Alright, sorry, I just assumed.
No, that's a good spot to be. Happy you're up there.
You can still wag, but maybe a little bit slower.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to get in front of Argus too.
Craft's much happier being left on and exercised.
Yeah,
16 meg now.
that's probably the best we've had a while. Knock on wood.
As long as it doesn't barf into the craft comp, I'm happy. It's the most gauge checks I've done in ever.
Two batfish.
Are there joker fish?
Clownfish. Maybe those are the joker fish of the sea. Less creepy.
You want me to increase speed to 0.3 here?
That's a Steve call. Well, we're
Yeah.
going to be switching over pretty soon too.
Right. I'll just wait. They can make a call.
Yeah.
Let's keep going a little bit more as we are.
Yeah.
Roger.
Are you gonna stay up, Steve?
Depends on what we find at waypoint 5.
That's that's what I mean. Are you gonna stay up when we get to
Yeah.
the top? Is
We'll
there how
see.
much more?
It's not as steep as the other site.
It's not, but there's still so much rubble.
Yeah.
Is it just like old, or is it?
Oh, like what we're seeing. Wait, the coral rubble or the rock rubble?
Coral rubble. Could just be like old. It's like, you know, it built up over time versus it being something really spectacular up there.
So at the other site, there was actually some fairly dark manganese coating on some of the corals. I don't see that here.
Yeah.
It's just brown. Although some of the colonies are bigger here. The rubble colonies. Interesting sponges, these things. I think, do we have that one, that things that have been sampled? I just wanted to double check if this sponge has been sampled in this area. I think it looked, no, the sheet of the stuff that had been sampled on the last expedition, previously sampled, that'd be in there
Mushroom
somewhere.
coral.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bloodbath up here.
Sure looks like it, huh? Did you want to zoom on any of this rubble here, Steve, or are you good without it?
No, let's keep going.
Roger.
Yeah, I mean, this is crazy dense.
Where is it coming from?
Or extensive, I don't know about dense,
We must
but
find the culprit.
these things have been here for quite a while, if that's the case.
Interesting transition point here. Oh, sorry. You don't, you want to come down on the winch there, Dan?
I can just stop coming up.
You can almost spell out letters here.
Who's that?
Making an M.
We can run it a little, run the delta a little closer if you want.
Yeah, yeah, if you don't mind. Yeah, you can, if you want to come down a few meters there, and then I'll just keep stretched out in front of you.
Yeah, it's effectively coming down all the time, about moving closer to the hill.
I'll just move back this way.
It's a couple meters closer.
Thanks, Dan.
Seems to be some more current up here.
So that eel, we zoom in on that?
Sure.
That eel is
Go ahead
not
and push in their video, please.
a Synapha I think that's a congrid.
Hold that. Pull back a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, that's a
Good.
congrid eel.
Go ahead and push in there a bit more.
Morning.
Morning. Push in more, please, video.
Sure.
There you go. All right, video, go ahead and come wide, please. Video, go ahead and come wide, please. Morning.
Zoom in there, please. Yeah, I'm over here, buddy.
Science row, let me know if you want me to zoom out a bit on the high-pack screen. Take a look.
Okay, full wide.
Oh,
Ooh,
hey,
what's that
fish.
I haven't seen that one before. What?
Zoom in.
It's a long one.
It's a long fish.
Ah, yes. The Jarvis Island.
That is
longfish.
so cool.
Got a lot of parasites on it.
Yeah.
Looks like it's got a parasite on its side
Yeah.
and on its back.
That is such a long fish.
Wow, wow.
Ah. Scared them off with our tremendous racket of bright lights.
Can still see it in Argus view.
Do you want me to zoom out there? I can put up backscatter as well if you want, or slope. Whatever you need. Right now, I'll stay there.
Racked in or what? Zoom in.
Little mini fish. So a little mini Oreo.
Yeah, it looks like an Oreo.
Current is just taking it.
Yeah.
Coming wider.
We've seen increased current at the top of this.
Full wide.
Yeah, we had a point on our last shift where it was just like just about unbearable. It was gonna, it was coming straight down the hill, straight at us. It wasn't really
Yeah,
pushing us away,
coming
but
up
it was
wasn't
so
so
strong.
bad, but up here it's getting stronger. And we've been seeing rubble all the way up. More live coral downslope, and we were kind of expecting this rubble would be leading us to some possible live at the top, much like last seamount. But that is yet to be realized.
Zoom in.
That's a very cool urchin.
Mm.
You can see its relationship to sea stars with the 5 divisions
The radial.
on top.
Did Jamie, did you hear about the urchin that was sampled?
I did.
I didn't.
It's venomous, so good luck.
Oh my gosh.
We know that that type is venomous, so
We got the long tongues.
yeah.
Got the long tongues.
The
for
long
it.
tongues will definitely be implemented.
Zoom in.
Now, is that a bit of live coral there?
Indeed.
It's a nice shot. Nice contrast.
Okay. Full wide.
Full wide.
It's interesting terrain up here.
Yeah, the Argus view is cool too.
Hmm.
Would these be sheet flows?
Or it's just a very thick layer of manganese.
Mm.
Could we zoom on that fish?
But of course. Go ahead.
Looks like another one of those anglerfish.
Yeah. Those are so cool.
It's my spirit animal one.
Its little feet.
Grumpy fish.
You want any more?
Do we know what it's a type of angler, right? Do we know what kind?
No.
I do not. Looks like little, possibly mushroom corals above the fish as well. Hello.
Good evening.
I wonder how that fish slept last night.
Okay, full wide, please.
And another one. It's like Crab City on this seamount.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I love it.
Okay, there
I
we
never
go.
have enough crabs.
Wow.
And looks like possibly some live coral patches up there.
Yeah, some looks like stony coral, I believe.
Can we get some zooms on the coral? Like that's what. Yeah. Can we go back to that patch with the crabs? Do we have enough? I think Steve's wanting some zooms on the coral.
Okay, let me see what I can do. Back a ways. You can, if you want to stop the ship, step back if we have to.
Roger that. Bridge, nav.
There they are.
I can probably
Request
Hold on, Chris.
standby bridge.
You just want some zooms, you think?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we'll be all right.
We don't need a sample.
Okay, go ahead and
Roger
zoom in
that.
video.
Looks like some corals growing on the underside of that lip too. Pretty cool.
Coming wider.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, maybe one more kind of more steady zoom on the coral, if that's possible.
Yeah, go in video.
That's full zoom.
Roger.
A little crab.
Yeah.
Looks like something
How's
growing
that?
on the coral
That's
as well.
good, Mike. Thank you.
All right.
Coming
Two
wide.
kinds of
Yeah.
polyps there.
You got to scoot.
That was a big angler.
Oh, yeah.
There's 3 of them in view right now. Very cool.
So
Zoom in there a bit.
This looks like a different type than the previous one, maybe?
definitely much larger.
Yeah. Maybe it's not different. Maybe its back fin is just up more.
Can we get a tight zoom on the gill, on the head area?
Go ahead, video.
Is that a bunch of stuff biting onto it, or I guess it's skin texture?
Looks like it's texture, little protrusions.
Yeah. That is a funky looking fish.
Not gonna be winning any beauty pageants.
Hey, I'd vote
Let's
for it.
talk about
Coming
the
wider.
fish.
All right, full wide, please.
I'm gonna check the gauges.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
What's going on over here? End. Ah. We're going off the map.
Yeah, we're just gonna kind of keep going uphill if we can, or we might go down and then back up to unexplored territory. Is that a little ball sponge that Steve was looking for in the center, below the lasers?
Yeah. Zoom in, video.
Yeah, can we, you think that's it?
It's circular, but I don't know.
I think that's what Steve was wanting a sample of.
Okay. Stop ship.
Roger that. Bridge now.
Also, the name of that anglerfish is a
Requesting hold
Sladinia.
position.
What was it?
Sladinia? I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it.
Slog, like S-O.
S-L-A-D.
A-D, slog.
E-N-I-A.
Yeah, I think that sounds like that. Slodinia. Almost sounds like a flower.
how best to sample this.
Yeah, Steve only needs a piece of it, so doesn't need to be the...
Suction some of it? Was it soft like that, or?
I think
Fine.
so. He said that we could grab a piece of it.
And try and pick the whole thing up and put it in a...
Yeah, I don't. What do we have for space?
We would need to go with something else probably if we wanted to save a bin for a rock. There have been no slurps taken, but otherwise... Depending on how floaty it was, it would be better to put it in starboard bow box, but we could put it in forward if it looked...
Forward would be nice. I might be able to kind of cup it with the jaws.
Are we planning to pick up the whole sponge or a section of it?
We don't need the whole one. Steve said. He said a section of it would be fine.
Okay. Can I try to get the whole thing?
I think it would be better to leave some if possible.
Roger.
Perfect.
I get half, you get half.
Awesome. Let's put it...
Gotta make a decision.
I'm trying. Let's put it in forward.
Can you open that, Kylie? Just...
We'll go with A so that B is available for a rock.
That A is port side?
Correct.
Okay, coming out.
Yep. All right, let's go. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Sorry.
Thank you.
All right, close.
And hello to everyone watching on nautiluslive.org. Your 4 to 8 team has taken over the control van for this watch. So happy to be up here exploring the what seems to be towards the top of this seamount number 2 that we're exploring north of Jarvis Island.
Bridge nav. Of course we continue tracking our wind.
I think we could quickly do a round of introductions for our viewers on nautiluslive.org.
Sure.
All right, I'll start, and whoever can give a little introduction, see how far we get. My name is Al Leszczynski, and I am Science Communication Fellow.
My name is Stephen Matter, and I am the video engineer for the 4 to 8 watch.
Is that an Oreo too?
Wow. Too far away.
Yeah.
It is an Oreo though.
My name is Kylie Pasternak. I'm from Fall River, Massachusetts, and I'm sitting in the Argus chair right now.
Michael Hannaford, Herc pilot.
Chris Jakes, Cape Cod, Massachusetts, navigation intern on this watch.
Hi, Kevin Conrad, guest geologist from Oregon.
Allison Fundus, watch lead.
Jamie Wagner, data logger.
Is everyone else getting Jane's Addiction in their headphones? Okay. Oh, okay. Thought I was, oh, okay. Thought I was going insane for a second.
Thank you for the introductions, everyone.
I take requests, but only if it's on my playlist.
And again, we've been diving on the seamount north of Jarvis Island. We explored one northwest of Jarvis Island the other day, and we've been down here for quite a bit exploring this area, getting towards the top of the seamount. Now, what kind of fish is that? Is that a pilot fish?
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it's another Oreo.
Zoom in video.
Oh, that fish.
Yeah.
I thought there was.
Oh, I meant the tiny one.
Hallow, don't tell me. Soar? Hallosaur?
There we go.
I don't think that's what that is this time, actually.
Yeah, I was talking about the little fish
guy.
that just went off screen. There seems to be a few of them sort of fluttering around.
Yeah, that long one might be another type of eel.
I wrote down like my...
Where did Jen want to rock from? Okay. Alright.
Yeah, doesn't look like a hallosaur.
Come wide.
I'll give you a little more. Stop there, I think.
And shout out to the group joining us watching from Colombia, who says they've been learning about Hercules.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us.
Seems like these anglerfish and those large crabs like this area.
Could we zoom on the very bottom of the screen at that little, just went off screen, little small black possible fish?
Yeah, second. Go ahead, video.
That is so cute.
Is that one of those batfish?
It does have some similar characteristics to that. I'm not sure if it totally matches that or not. We're gonna investigate.
It's very cute.
Looks like that new character from Toy Story 4, the spork.
What kind of fish is that, Kevin?
Kind of looks like a
please.
halakmetus, but I'm just basing that on pictures I'm looking at.
That looks very similar.
Yeah.
Does that have a like common name? Is that the common name?
No, that was the genus name, but I have no idea if that's a common name.
I'm trying to improve my fish
Besides
identifying skills, but these Latin names, I don't think they're gonna stick in my brain.
No. So it was a type of anglerfish.
Could
so
you spell the genus for me?
Sure. I'll put it in the chat.
Awesome, thanks.
And another pink urchin there.
Zoom in.
Come insider.
Yep.
Slow zoom.
It's a great shot.
See which way the current's pushing all those spines.
Yeah. All right, full wide.
Was that the type of venomous urchin that they sampled earlier, or was it a different kind?
No, it was different. It was the kind, do you remember in Steve's presentation when there was that urchin with the really big sacs
Oh, yeah,
on top?
yeah.
It was that one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so it has venomous sacs on top, which are modified spines intermixed with the more typical spine structure.
Some of these crabs really look like they've been through it down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, come wide.
It's like more of that coral little patch.
Zoom in.
Full zoom.
Okay, come wide.
And the debris that you're seeing move across the screen is that marine snow that's falling down from the upper levels and also, you know, flowing along with that current.
Top of this cone is amazingly smooth and featureless. Just like a thin layer of manganese crust. Ooh, big fish.
Zoom in a bit.
It's a long barbel.
Is it possible to get any tighter around the head region?
Yeah, push in.
Very dark color here.
Yeah.
Coming wider.
You can go in again.
Coming in. Full zoom.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Now we can see its face. So it's got little spiky teeth.
So do you think it brings that barbel up in front of its mouth when it's hunting?
It probably uses that more to sense either the bottom when it's closer to the bottom or movement in the water.
Okay.
Shrimp tried to take it.
That was interesting.
Full wide.
It did not want to eat that shrimp
No.
though.
No.
A shrimp had a predation wish.
Seriously.
So Kevin, did you see that?
Oh, look at that fish on the right.
Yeah.
Have you?
Right under the lip of the rock.
What were you saying, Steve?
Oh, I was just saying. I read a news article last night about a lava lake that was supposedly recently discovered and said to be only the 8th lava lake that we know about.
No, I haven't
where
seen
it's
that
like
yet.
Yeah, I think it was found in the Southern Ocean, right?
yes, on a remote island.
I'll look that up.
I think they said it was like 110 meters across.
Nice.
Yeah, I think they found it via satellite.
Cool. Looks like some sort of branching structure to the right.
I'll zoom in a little.
Is that a basket star on top of something?
Come in tighter.
Yep.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yes, it does.
Basket stars are wild looking.
It looks like an old tree, but it's an animal. Like a bush.
Wow. It's cool.
Come on.
I only thought of the lava lake because of how you mentioned how smooth this was up here, and
Right.
it made me wonder if a lava lake were to dry or harden, rather, what would it look like?
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's what this is. We are, I think, in a crater. It's hard to tell because the bathymetry is cut off. But from the satellite bathymetry, it looked like a little depression in this area on top of the cone.
Yeah, we've actually got some people writing in wondering why it would be so smooth up here.
Yeah, it's probably like one thin sheet lava or a dome that's kind of cooled over. Then you get a little bit of manganese and some sediment, kind of smooths it out.
Can the current smooth out the top of cones like this?
I don't think so. But you tend to get less botryoidal, kind of less bumpy manganese texture when you have stronger currents.
Mm-hmm.
You get smoother.